All right, folks, this is more top tier content. We have a 2021 Tesla Model Y long range boosted with the 19-inch Rimatrex covers and then also Michelin Pilot Sport all season 4s. So what I'm going to do today is do a range test showing you the difference between having the 19-inch wheels and with these Pilot Sport all-season 4s. The owner of this Model Y has actually seen a difference compared to the stock tires that came on the car. I'll throw those up on the screen right now. Additionally, this question I've been asked a lot is the staining on the white seats. You can see that it's blue here from wearing jeans. I don't wear jeans a lot, so I don't see this, but this owner has seen this. So I'm gonna give him a bottle of the Hydrosilex, but first we're gonna test to see if I can actually get it off. So here is a before shot. All right, so I wanted to show you the results here. I like to be honest about what we're showing here. I never try to hide anything. So you can see there is still a little bit of a blue hue. So there's two options here. Option one, if you're going to wear jeans, take them off before you get in your car, put them in the trunk, drive in your underwear, and don't get pulled over. Option two, just clean these consistently up front. If you're someone that wears jeans, then just get this Hydrosilex. You can see it certainly makes a difference. We were able to clean up the rest of the seat and it looks great. There's still a little bit of a blue hue here. I did 2 passes on it with the horsehair brush and the Hydrosilex. Again, I have my discount code 25% off Gjeebs February. So yeah, it does work, but it's not at 100% yet. You're gonna need to do several passes. Some other differences here, you can see mine is lowered about 1/4 of an inch. And then here is the kind of the wheel gap with the difference there, just in case you were wondering. You can see how the roof lines, mine sits slightly lower. So with the roof rack, with the 20-inch induction wheels versus the 19-inch with the Rimatrex covers, plus the Pilot Sport all-season tires, I'm gonna show you the difference in efficiency between the two. All right, we're on our way yes, sir, I do. This is my job, I know. We're on our way on the route right now. We're both in chill mode. We're both going 70 miles per hour on cruise control. To the police watching this, the speed limit is 70, and you can see that there are many cars passing me. So if you're gonna put me in jail, they're my cellmates. The air is on 65 degrees and on setting level 6. So both cars are running the same. There's just different factors that each car has that should change the efficiency slightly. I think it's actually gonna be a pretty drastic difference because I have the larger wheels, I have summer tires, and then I have the roof racks on, creating a lot of drag. We'll see. I hope you guys like this science. All right, and as you can see there, 20 miles, 20 minutes, and an average energy of 267 watt-hours per mile. Let's see what the other one is. This is really surprising. 278 watt-hours per mile on the current drive is what we're looking at. Somehow, my Model Y was more efficient. Now, I guess a lot of it has to do with these tires being the all-season tire. And apparently as the tread wears, like after 5,000 miles, you will get better efficiency. I'm still shocked though, it could be various reasons. I just expected with the roof racks, with the bigger wheels, I don't know, it's kind of shocking to me. So you guys have to let me know what you think in the comments as far as why we got those results that we did. Now, let's take this one for a spin to feel what it's like to have the acceleration boost. I've never driven a long range Y that has the acceleration boost, so I can kind of let you in on, is that worth it or not? All right, first time in a boosted long range Model Y. This option costs $2,000. One complaint that I have about it so far, not really a complaint, just more of a suggestion to those of you who work at Tesla, please take this into consideration. You have chill mode, and then you have normal mode. And then if you buy the acceleration boost, it changes normal to sport. It should be chill, normal, and sport. It should just add that extra block. I think everyone who buys the acceleration boost would really appreciate that. So that's one thing that I can recommend that Tesla adds. Already when I was just tapping the pedal to like reverse out, you can even feel it was like a hair sharper. That could be placebo effect, but I'm just, some of the things that I like to just express everything that I notice when I do these tests. Yeah, it takes the 0 to 60 time from 4.8 to 4.2 seconds, which is incredibly fast. So the nice thing is you still have the range of the long range while being able to take 0.6 seconds off of your 0 to 60 time. And it also adds mid-range power too. I don't know what the actual power figures are on this. I've heard 50 horsepower is what it adds, but I've never done any dyno tests to confirm that. So we're gonna just do a little driving around and see how it is. All right, so we're doing a little U-turn here and we're gonna see how it feels. Okay. Here's the feeling, is the initial pickup feels about the same, but then you hit it's almost like that mid-range torque band, and then it feels, it's different. It's certainly different. Yeah, that's incredible. The car's telling me to slow down. Wow. Yeah, so the power it is noticeable. I mean, driving the two back to back, just with mine being a standard range and this being boosted, or sorry, mine being a long range that isn't boosted, this being a boosted long range. So we're getting, terminology is too much. But yeah, you can actually feel the difference. What it does is it adds more power. So it's doing its job. But is it worth the $2,000? That's a question. I mean, look, the car at 4.8 seconds is very quick. The car at 4.2 seconds, it's nice that it's offered and it's under a factory warranty. So if you're getting bored with your Tesla, you know, years down the line, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, you can add that boost and then it changes the car and it's still under warranty. The other thing that I've done is if you drive in chill mode, for an extended amount of time and then you switch it back to normal, the car feels totally different because the throttle is so touchy and so precise. So is it worth it? That's something you have to decide for yourself. It certainly feels different. It makes a difference in the mid-range part of the power band. You can certainly feel it. And again, you get the ride quality of a long range. At like 35, there's this extra thing you feel in your back that hits compared to mine. Just went from a range test to doing the most inefficient thing possible. So another thing that I was just thinking about as we're riding along here, the ride quality in this, with the 19-inch wheels and with the all-season tires that it has on it, it rides excellent. Cabin noise is great. I think beyond anything, like I have the luxury coilover suspension. I think even beyond that, having just the 19-inch wheel is the best thing you can do to improve ride quality. This feels excellent. The 2023 that I drove that had the 19-inch wheels and the improved comfort suspension, that all feels better to me. But really, I think the key is just the smaller diameter wheel and then not having a high-performance summer tire, which is what I currently have. So I have everything working against me right now. This feels great. Back in my Model Y, and I put it into normal mode, and I hit the accelerator a few times. There is a difference driving them back to back. And like I said, it's not that initial hit that's different, it's the mid-range just beyond that. So after you gain 10, 15 miles an hour, then like the boost kicks in. Is it worth $2,000? What I was mentioning to the owner of the car that is boosted, what Tesla should do is have it listed just above enhanced autopilot, $2,000, $6,000, $15,000, because then you could roll that $2,000 feature into your financing, and I think a lot more people would buy it for that because it adds less to your payment as opposed to a lump sum $2,000 thrown onto your credit card. I think they would sell a lot more that way. So that's my takeaway. What am I gonna spend $2,000 on this? I mean, look, I make YouTube videos for a living. This is what I do for work. And even then it's like, I don't know if I can do that. So it does make a difference, but again, you have to make that decision for yourself. And there is a 48-hour period to where you can buy it and return it if you feel like it's not worth it to you. So I hope that's been helpful to you. Kind of shocking results of the range test. I guess those tires really do eat up a lot of range. They work comfortable. They look nice. Michelin makes great tires, but they're eating up range because of the drag that those tires create because of the huge nubs on them. Now, some of you who are in hot climates, Florida, Arizona, Texas, Southern California, the heat that comes in through the roof is a problem in the summer, and that is why I've added this full shade to my car. So if you want to see the full video on that, you want to click this video right here. It'll be very helpful.